Hey y'all, Ida Kelly here. Today we're going to take a close look at blood flow through the heart. So we break blood flow through the heart into two main parts. The first half is the pulmonary circuit, and its purpose is to get deoxygenated blood from the body and carry it to the lungs to pick up oxygen. The second half is the systemic circuit, and its purpose is to get that oxygenated blood from the lungs and pump it out to the body. So if we look in depth here at the pulmonary circuit, the first half, this concerns the right side of the heart. So blood would begin here in the superior and the inferior vena cava. This is bringing deoxygenated blood from the body back to the heart. The superior and inferior vena cava empty into the right atrium. Blood would then travel through the tricuspid valve and into the right ventricle. Then we would go out through the pulmonary semilunar valve to the pulmonary artery and to the lungs. We're in the lungs, we're picking up our oxygen. Now we've got to get back to the heart and out into the body. So blood travels back from the lungs through the pulmonary veins, which empty into the left ventricle. You would then travel through the bicuspid or mitral valve into the left ventricle, through the aortic semilunar valve, up through the aorta. The aorta has three main branches. They are the brachiocephalic, the common carotid, and the left subclavian. Brachiocephalic carries blood to the brain and to the right upper extremities. Common carotid again feeds the brain, and the left subclavian again feeds the brain and the left side upper extremities. And from there we would go out through the rest of the body. So if we take a closer look here at this heart model, we begin with the pulmonary circuit right here at the superior and the inferior vena cava, which empty into the right atrium, through the tricuspid valve, into the right ventricle, up through the pulmonary semilunar, out through the pulmonary arteries, and then off to the lungs. Then we would come back to the pulmonary veins, here and back here, into the left atrium, through the bicuspid or mitral valve, into the left ventricle, up through the aortic semilunar valve, up through the aorta, again the three branches, brachiocephalic, common carotid, and left subclavian, and then out to the body.